Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got a reading for somebody in a no contact situation where you or the other person is maybe having some sleepless nights and feeling like a fool, with the fool in the reverse here, and thinking about you a lot because there are a lot of triggers around them. Maybe your name is really popular, so when people, go shopping, they hear other people say Kelly, John, Stephen, whatever it is. But this is somebody who I think was initially avoidant of the connection they had with you, and now they're finding it's really hard to move away from this. All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of enchanta. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's see, I think we'll start with the situations deck. So, somebody who feels like a fool. This is somebody who would have felt like a close friend or a family member or perhaps even like a spouse. But with receipts coming out, there's some sort of evidence here that somebody was not um, acting in their, better judgment frame of mind. But there could also be a sense here that somebody is refusing to believe the truth of the situation, right? Cleansing, meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. So we may have had a situation where someone realized that this connection wasn't going to go anywhere because somebody wasn't ready to fully open up. So they decided to cut things off and move forward without this individual. And it feels like whoever has, been reticent to actually be open and honest, they're realizing that was a mistake. I think this receipts or the proof is after having cut someone off, this foolish person is realizing that that missed connection or that um, ending has greater impacts than maybe they initially wanted to believe. We have financial support in reverse and single. So this could be a divorce situation or one that has child custodial arguments or disagreements at the core of the situation. You may also have shared property or a pet, but it looks like we have somebody here who has realized that a relationship is no longer a good idea to maintain because there was some sort of evidence here of this person acting foolishly or disrespectfully, right? Now, this evidence could have actually been used in a court of law to argue against somebody who wanted to claim child support or alimony, something along those lines, because we have financial support in the reverse. All right, we're going to continue with the Meta Muse. Ooh, the Empress. All right. Princess of Pentacles. So this feels like a feminine energy, and she's in the upright. So this is difficult to achieve, right? This is somebody who is likely a good mother or has maternal instincts, likely somebody who is kind, caring, intelligent, been through a lot, but you wouldn't necessarily guess it because this person has a really friendly temperament. With the Princess of Pentacles, which is like the Page of Pentacles, this Empress is having a new start, starting a new life. And I feel like this is either the person who denied providing financial support to an ex, or has just like quit having to give their money to somebody else, right? This may have just ended. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This Empress decided upon finding out whatever this piece of information was that is considered evidence or receipts, decided that this was not a salvageable situation. There was not a way to apologize enough or compensate enough for whatever had gone wrong to save this relationship or this homestead, right? Whatever this living situation or love situation was, it didn't seem like a good place for this Empress to stay. So there have been major changes. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Swords. So this may be a reading that has to do with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, because we do have quite a lot of air energy here. But we've got somebody who is this could go a couple different ways. We could have somebody here who is really feeling the pain of the separation and not knowing which way to go. Because this Two of Swords is somebody that doesn't feel like they have all the information, that has a decision to make, right? And there's another way to look at this. This could also be somebody who is finally recovering from a pretty lengthy feeling of indecisiveness. So if somebody was unhappy in a relationship but didn't feel like they had the resources, the energy, the support to be able to leave that, this may be describing the fact that it was a drawn out sense of being stuck or betrayed or neglected. And with this Two of Swords, feeling like now they're at a crossroads, they have to make a decision. All right, we'll get one more. Ace of Swords. I definitely feel like somebody's an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Otherwise, there's a lot of emphasis being placed on the idea of being honest and truthful, living an authentic life. We're going to use the Golden Art Nouveau to get some additional clarity here for you guys. So it looks like with the Seven of Swords and Three of Pentacles both being in the reverse, it feels to me like there's something about somebody's dishonesty becoming apparent. Normally, I see the Seven of Swords in the reverse as somebody who wants to tell the truth, somebody who wants to confess, somebody who wants to come clean. But with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this feels more so, I know I can't continue in this situation because I don't trust you, and I don't think you'll be honest with me in this situation. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Hello there, Miss Sharna. How are you doing? All right, let's see what else we have for you. We have the Hanged Man and the Three of Cups. You may be seeing 333. In fact, I saw 333 before I did this reading when I was driving back from town. We've got Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and immediately following that is the Three of Cups. So you may, like I said, be seeing a lot of threes. But this is telling me that you may have been reticent or hesitant to have a reunion with somebody that was important to you, or your person did. And now there's some sort of change in perspective. So in other words, this relationship falling apart could be celebrated by somebody who wants to reunite. This could also be friends and family members being excited for you, having the opportunity to pivot and start something new after having maybe kind of a difficult relationship or one that was keeping you stagnant, right? I did see the 10 of cups in the reverse. We have that right here. So I definitely feel like there was some sort of living situation that changed as a result of this. Do you guys see what I see? What the hell? I would use this Two of Wands as my response to you, AE, or whatever that is. Pivot, chart a new course, because you're in the wrong spot for that. Okay. There is somebody here who is willing to accept that something has basically run its course, right? There's a need to do something different and start a new life. And with that Princess of Pentacles that came out with the Empress, I feel like it's the feminine energy. Damn, I'm sorry, you guys. There we go. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys. The Fool and Justice. What a great combo. So after being indecisive and knowing now that a decision must be made, somebody is choosing that new life, just like that Page of Pentacles suggested, right? And this new life is a balancing of the scales, an opportunity to make this situation right for somebody who has had good intent but hasn't had the respect shown to them in this particular situation. So, moving on, right? It sure is, Sharna. Hello, Sean. How are you? All right, we have the Four of Swords in the upright now, coming out with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This feels to me like with the Four of Swords in the reverse here, this was like saying, I don't know if we can heal the situation. I don't know if we can come to a resolution, right? Irreconcilable differences kind of thing. Well, now we have the Four of Swords in the upright. This is somebody realizing I may not be able to fix that situation. I might not be able to, you know, have a reconciliation. However, I do have the ability to fix my life, fix what's going on with me. And even though I give up on one thing, doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that I'm giving up on myself, right? So I think this is some like positive self talk and confidence that what you're doing is the right thing for you. All right, we're going to use the Black Tarot for you. Haven't had this one out for a while. I think yesterday I pulled one card from it. Four of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands again, just like right here. So this Four of Cups in the reverse can symbolize somebody who has decided they are ready to put whatever kind of not compelling or not inspirational, whatever situation has made someone feel stagnant, they're retiring that. They're choosing a new path. They know that they want to choose something that will make them happier, right? So that's why we have the Two of Wands as well. I don't know if you can see it, but we have kind of like a shorter wand over here and then a really long wand. I feel like somebody's deciding, I'm done doing the bullshit that seems superficial. I want some kind of legacy here for myself. So I'm not going to, continue to play mind games or wonder if I'll ever be happy. I'm going to make the changes that I know I can make and that will result in me being happier, right? You guys, every single time we've gotten the Four of Swords. So this one looks really peaceful. We've got somebody that's, I think, maybe possibly into yoga or dance, or maybe you're a runner, something exercise-wise that helps you clear your mind. And I feel like that is critical to you in terms of moving forward. So if you already have a good habit like that, maintain that. If you haven't been religious about doing something like that, try to invest more of that time to ground yourself. I'm definitely a fan of yoga. I think it's great in terms of eliminating back pain and also giving you the ability to clear your mind a little bit. But you, I'm sure, already know exactly what works in terms of clearing your mind and cleansing that negativity that you've been dealing with, right? We have the Ten of Swords. I believe it came out backwards, or sorry, in the reverse. So this I'm taking to mean we actually have some serious healing. This Ten of Swords can be even worse, ending or betrayal, or it can mean I've been through a betrayal, but I've also started to heal. So even though it was a major situation that, caused me some grief, I am slowly but surely working through that trauma or that um, hurt so that I can move forward with a positive thinking, right? We have the Five of Spears in the reverse and the Queen of Swords sideways. This feels to me like somebody reevaluating their boundaries. The Queen of Swords is all about identifying, using your discernment, right? Identifying who is there with the best intent and who is maybe someone that needs a little bit of a timeout, right? And because we have the Five of Spheres and the upright, I feel like there are people that you may have cut off that want to get back into your life, and you're having to be a little bit selective, right? There might be one or two that are also on that path of healing that are worthy of your friendship. And I say that intentionally. When you are going through your spiritual awakening or you are cleansing your life of the negativity, you do have to be discerning. You do have to be selective because one person can throw off an entire environment. I remember working retail, recommending somebody for a job, and that person was the center of the storm, constantly creating drama. And I felt so bad for recommending her. And they ended up having to fire her. How's it going, Miss Christina? I agree, Sharna. And that's why you have to remind them. I love to say, or at least live by the idea that you show other people how you should be treated. Just, how you treat other people, but also how you treat yourself. Because I used to be real good in terms of how I treated other people, but I failed myself, right? Because I didn't have these boundaries. And now we have Queen of Swords asking whoever I'm reading for to be a little bit guarded in terms of who do you let back into your life. Now, this is also under financial support in the reverse. So this could, for some of you, also say that you're seeing improvement in your finances. So you may be starting a new job or getting a promotion, maybe even getting some sort of windfall, a really nice gift. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse and Five of Swords in the reverse. You know the expression, well, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. This feels like whoever you're walking away from or clearing out of your life, this feels like somebody who thinks they're better at lying than they actually are. Because with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody who takes action, right? But you'll notice he doesn't have the sword in his hand. This feels to me like reckless energy that started a rumor or pursued some kind of like revenge or trying to make somebody's life miserable without fully thinking of the consequences. There's something here about somebody trying to use truth, not really truth, in order to further their narrative, to control the narrative. But with the Five of Swords in the reverse, whatever intent this person had, I believe, to separate people or kind of excommunicate one person, it's not working anymore. There's something here that's becoming more and more obvious in terms of this person. I believe it's this person that's no longer in a relationship. They're seeing now the divisive ways that this person has and no longer listening to whatever lies they might be wanting to spread. All right, we're going to grab a couple from the Energy Oracle. sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So you are protected right now. The sixth chakra is the sacral chakra. It's self-gratification. So AE, turns out you're actually pretty on point there. Angel of Love. So this feels like someone doing what they need to do to make themselves happy. And, there are times where it is virtuous to be selfish, where it is virtuous to take care of yourself before you take care of other people. Because if you are a helper, if you are a healer, if you are a light worker, then you are not able to help people with your compassion or your love if you don't first take care of yourself, right? What's up, Joanna? All right, let's see. I think we'll go with the Gypsy Oracle, get a little bit more from there for you. So this Empress is about to receive a gift. Again, this could be what takes someone out of the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of like out in the cold, maybe not able to pay all your bills kind of energy. And with this, there's something that changes the outlook here for this Empress. I'm not taking this as a literal journey. We have journey and then haughtiness in the reverse. I think this is somebody realizing, like, it's a spiritual journey. They're realizing what's important and they're realizing what's not. I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to keep this. So with haughtiness in the reverse, I feel like this is a little bit of an ego death journey, right? Somebody who knows things need to change and they know how to change them, and they are. We have waiting, frivolity in the reverse, despair in the reverse, and merchant. So I feel like we've got somebody who knows that the superficial or kind of meaningless relationships are on their way out. You have likely been, uninviting, people that have been, fair weather friends, people who have been dishonest, family members who are, mooches, whatever it is. And you've noticed that when you take charge of your own life, when you don't let people use you as a doormat, you are able to avoid situations that previously made you feel trapped, stuck, hopeless, whatever it was. And with Merchant here, I feel like there's a financial reward for you taking control of your life. Things get easier for you here on out because you have demonstrated that self-love for yourself to the universe, and now they want to reward you for it. All right, we'll get a little bit more here with the Tarot Familiars. King of Wands in the reverse. So this person that the relationship has ended with feels to me like this is somebody who was very manipulative with words, definitely dishonest, because we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse, which is somebody who likes to talk a little bit sanctimoniously, but it's to control or to bully people, right? Especially with how that crow is hanging out on the cross for the King of Swords. Even though, we know that this is somebody who's lied, this feels like somebody who quotes things in order to justify what they are trying to communicate, and they are absolutely manipulative with that information, right? the devil. So this feels like a focus on a need for control. So whoever this person was that was difficult that I believe you are cutting out of your life, this is somebody who struggled with insecurity and a need to control. We've got the Two of Wands coming out again, and now we also have the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who wanted to confuse and keep you stuck. We have the Six of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So we have somebody here who is being more successful because they have limited their social circle. I see this Three of Pentacles as, I don't know, almost like a stoplight. You're good, green light. I don't know about you. We're going to do a background check, so I'm giving you a yellow light. And you, I know you, red light. Get out of here. No access. And with the Six of Wands, it's because you know that in order to achieve what you want to, you do need to have those healthy boundaries and stick with them, right? We have the Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. This feels like the same kind of message. Things get balanced when you control the controllables and you leave the toxicity behind. And that leads you to realize that it doesn't need to be something that makes you feel guilty when you walk away. Because Eight of Cups is walking away from an investment, but you walk into the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So you leave behind the toxicity and walk into something that's much more peaceful. All right, we're going to grab a couple from the Zodiac fortune telling cards. You have very good friends, and you are going to be happier than you dared to hope. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? You will overcome your domestic troubles. That seems pretty fitting. Definitely feel like this is a reading for somebody that's had to change a living situation. Have faith and keep moving forward, okay? Ooh. You have been wishing for something. I feel like these are tied together. You should use your own brains more. So if there is something you're working towards, you maybe need to kind of drown out some of that external influence or other people's opinions, because it feels like you've got an idea or you know the right approach, and someone else may try to talk you out of the right approach, but you already know what you need to do. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the reading today, you guys, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you later.